for the people of Guthrie just to come out here and see the ranch, because so many people in Guthrie don't know what we're actually doing out here. So this is a foster community. So as soon as you drive through our gates, everybody on this side of the gate is involved in foster care. And we would love for you to come out and just see our ranch, see what we have to offer, meet some of our kids, meet our families, and just come visit us and see what we're all about. So Pepper's Ranch is a foster community. And what that means is that once you pass our gates, everybody on this side of the gate is involved in foster care. We have 20 homes, and inside each home is a foster family. So we have 20 foster homes, if you want to call it that make up our foster community. We are not a foster agency, so we don't do the placements. Each of our families have their own agency that they work with, and they get their placements directly from their agency. So the other foster communities, there are foster communities in Oklahoma City, but they are foster agencies, meaning that they do their own placements. So they do have homes, they do have families that live in those homes like we do. Here, we do not. We allow the family to do their placement, and they work directly with their agency or with DHS to get their placements, their children.
Okay.
One of the great things about every time we go to build a new home, we go back to our families and see what it is that they need different this time. And so this time the things they asked for were a dedicated dining space. So all 4 of our new homes have a dedicated dining space. Homes before this build have study nooks, but during COVID, with 8 or 10 kids, it didn't take long to realize that study nook was not sufficient. So now they needed an office. So that's where we have the dedicated office space just as you come in the front door. All of our homes have a tornado shelter. So all of our original homes before this last build all have them in the garage, in the floor of the garage. But these 4 homes actually have safe rooms. That's another thing our families asked for, was a safe room instead, because actually lots of people have trouble going underground, but especially people with trauma can have a little extra trouble going underground.
For sure.
So this is actually a safe room, doubling as a closet, and almost doubling as a hallway. And then here's what our rooms would look like for our children. So some of our families do have, we'll put 4 children in one of these bedrooms. They're plenty big for that. They can handle 2 sets of bunk beds without any trouble. Then all of our rooms do have an attached bathroom inside the room. And that is intentional because for so many children, the trauma they experience happens in the bathroom. So we want them to feel comfortable when they come into their room at night. We want them to feel safe, and we don't want them to have to feel like they have to leave their room, to go to the restroom at night. They can just easily go right here. We want the kids to, whenever they come home, we want them to be proud of the home they come home to. We want them to be proud of the clothes that they wear to school. We want them to be proud of their school supplies that they take to school. We want them, to have what other kids have, and maybe in the past they haven't been proud of their homes, or they haven't been proud to bring friends home with them, and we want that for them here. We want them to be proud of their surroundings. And it's so wonderful. So many kids have grown up in the city. So here they can get out and experience the fresh air. They can run down the street. They can ride their bike down the street. All right, so this is our beautiful indoor arena. And as you can see, this is a fantastic space for lots of events. So my favorite event that we have out here is our Friendsgiving. So we had a wonderful party out here for Thanksgiving. We invited all of our friends. We had a band, dance floor, and we had a beautiful dinner out here. But we also did our spring break out here, and we're connected to Alyssa, who is one of the beauty queens for Oklahoma. And she came out and brought her friends and did a makeover for our kids for spring break. And then we actually used between the stalls as our runway. And the kids even dressed up Chance, our pony, and painted him so that he could be in the runway show as well. So that was a very, very fun day. So our next event that we are hosting is August 3rd, and that is going to be our back to school event. We are currently doing a school supply drive. We have 2 Dollar Generals in Guthrie that have boxes where they're gathering supplies for us. That is the location on Noble and the location on Seward Roads. So they do have one of our donation boxes, and we would love for you to to help with our supply drive. Supplies, if you're someone that likes to shop online, we do have an Amazon list of the school supplies that we still need, and that link is on our website at peppersranch.com. So my passion is really with the transitional living, and I just love to support this program. We've been doing this program for about a year, because whenever a foster child either graduates high school or turns 18, then the state of Oklahoma has completed their responsibility to that child. And if the child doesn't have somewhere to go, or somebody that's going to help them launch, then literally their option is to go to downtown Oklahoma City to the shelter. And from there, the chances of teenage pregnancy or homelessness just continue to rise. So we are doing everything we can to support the children as they launch. So for example, we have a young man that graduated last year from high school, and then he joined the Fire Academy. And so he's living in our transitional living suite currently, and he's completing his academy, and he's already doing his internship at the firehouse in Edmond. So we are so proud of him, and just knowing, we believe that the support while they're finishing their education and getting their first job is so important, because very few teenagers are ready to just go out and get an apartment or go out and can maybe even afford a car. So we want to give them a foundation while they put all those things in place in their life, so that whenever they do launch, they will be fully supported, and they'll be able to even support themselves. Yes, so I would love to see more Guthrie people coming out here. We are right here in your community. Our address is Guthrie, even though we're in the country, and we want to continue to embrace our Guthrie community. Our kids do go to Guthrie schools, and some of the ways that you could give back to Pepper's Ranch is by volunteering. We would love to have you come out and volunteer as a church group, as an individual, as any kind of social group. You're more than welcome to come out. We always have projects going on out here at the ranch, or if you would rather just come out maybe and spend some time with the kids, like play a game of kickball with the kids, or have lunch, or a pool party, whatever it is, we would love to help you organize that as well. So we are so excited about this Cedar Gate Skeet Shoot. It is September 23rd, and we had a very generous donor, Mr. Generator. He donated the Skeet Shoot to us. So he's a member of Cedar Gate. So if you've never seen the Cedar Gate, it is an absolutely stunning shooting club over near Kingfisher. And so Mr. Generator is actually a member of the club, and he donated his shoot to us this year so that we could raise money for the ranch. So at the Cedar Gate, our 4-man teams will be able to shoot at 15 rounds of skeet shooting all around their course. They have a beautiful course. We'll also include lunch with that, which I believe is going to be a barbecue lunch. And we'll be giving out gifts for the best team shooters and the best individual shooter as well.
And it's an actual course?
It's an actual course. Yes, it's similar to a golf course. So you actually use golf carts to get around their course. That's what makes them so unique. So it's almost like a golf course, but each stop you shoot skeet in a different environment. So we have a couple different options with our Cedar Gate shoot on September 23rd. If you're a business that would like to promote your business at the shoot, you can actually buy a sponsorship that will put your name, your business name, or your logo on all of the golf carts. Or you can also buy a different sponsorship that would put your name at all of the lunch tables, and you can put your paperwork out there or whatever marketing materials you have. And then we also have a third option where you could actually buy a team for first responders. So if you wanted to buy a team of 4, we can actually give that to some first responders, and then they can go out and do the course as well.